fight. Ready. Good.
Having won 5 in a row and 7 of her last 9, here is the UFC Women's Bantamweight contender. Raquel Pennington has a lot of skills that she brings to the table. Most of her finishes have come by way of submission, but don't sleep on the power. Raquel Pennington, one tough customer and a great example of what hard work can do for a fighter. Pennington in yet another huge spot tonight. That shot blocked by Davis. Man, these women are going to see their fan bases explode if this fight continues this way. What a beginning to this.
I mean, right at the very start, John, these two ladies got right after.
Knee to the body. Now she gains some separation. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point. That's some power there.
Nice strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Still standing.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
Pennington's in the stacked guard now. Could be some real trouble here. Oh, going for the takedown here. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that when she is this. She hurt bad, John.
Ooh, pretty nice strike there.
Oh, another one.
Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Good shot. Good shot.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Davis. Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
Fight back. Fight back.
15 seconds to go. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Second round, straight ahead. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Davis's corner looks a little bit concerned, perhaps because of that cut on the lip that was opened up there in that round. Starting to bleed pretty good. Cutman's got his work to do now. All right, back to the stools we go. She has absorbed a lot of damaging strikes in this fight. We'll see if she can recover.
She didn't do a good job of moving her head. She was a stationary target, and she paid for it. Her opponent recognized that the target was stationary, and she went all out trying to land big shots, and she opened up a nasty cut.
Ready to fight. Ready.
Round 2 here. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so here we are deep into this fight now, and you can see the frustration out of the corner that their pupil, at least to this point, she hasn't attempted a single takedown.
They know who she is. They've trained her. They've seen her since day one. And they recognize that the reason she is in the UFC today is because of her grappling. She has not even tried to get the fight to that realm. It is very surprising.
Oh, Pennington's now dealing with a cheek cut.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Pennington gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Oh, nice takedown defense. Oh, big elbow. Ooh, another shot to the head.
Well, we sat down with her on Thursday. She said it's all coming together, and she has put on a striking clinic tonight. Clearly her best performance in the UFC.
The only danger was if her opponent could get her to the ground. She could not, and you saw how well a high-level striker can work whenever she's very comfortable.
Davis gets pounded, and it's the elbow.
Oh.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal.
All right, referee steps in here, and I think it's the right time to do so. He's going to call on the doctor to look at that swelling around the eye. We'll see if she is allowed to stay in this fight.
She wants to fight, but I don't know if she's going to be able to continue. There's a lot of swelling around that eye.
Well, the eye is not completely closed. Looks like the doctor is going to allow this fight to continue, at least for now. Crowd certainly appreciates that decision.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, we try to not get too predictive when it comes to what we're going to see, but I know you're surprised to see this decorated boxer land takedowns at this rate.
Well, especially when I'm so hard on him in fights prior. If you learn to wrestle, if you learn to do this, it can be better. She has learned. She has committed herself to getting better in the wrestling, and she's showing it tonight. And that will only serve to help her stand up, because now you got to be ready for everything inside the octagon.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Well, we haven't really seen her famed jiu-jitsu game just yet, but of course, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And she has realized a ton of success with her striking here tonight.
Every day, you have to get better. 1%, they say, as an athlete. She has shown that she got better every single day in her training camp, because we don't see her chasing takedowns as desperately as we normally see. She is comfortable in the stand-up, and she is winning these striking exchanges.
She is reading things pretty well defensively as she's able to dodge that strike on the ground.
She's got her eyes open, and she's very aware of everything coming in her direction.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
Really impressive. You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Davis gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave him off. Oh, shot to the body connects there. Beautifully played.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her opponent.
Oh.
There it is again. Look at that.